What's up, everybody? Welcome to day 13 of NoFap. The time is 8:40 a.m. On my way to the gym for chest and try day. And really just the plan for today is to work. It's just working on my store. Now that my ads are out, seeing what will happen, but continuing to do product research, continuing to work, continuing to learn. And yeah, I'm starting to think the product that I have now is a little too obscure. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see though. I'm very interested in finding a new product already. But you know, we'll see what happens with this product. But for now, I'm going to keep my eye out on another product that'll work. But either way, it's going to be probably a short video today. just because I've been, there's not much to say. I'm just working, and it's certainly great for NoFap. Is work, staying off of social media, working out. I might be transitioning from a NoFap vlogs to just daily check-in vlogs, because I haven't been talking about NoFap too much other than like at the end of the day. So yeah. Check out this. Yeah, that's all I got. I'll update you guys. I'll update you guys in a little bit. For now, check out this workout. What's up, everybody? We're back. It is 9:37 p.m. a little late. Hopefully I can get this video edited and just hit the hay as soon as possible. But today was a very rough day business-wise, and it's because the workout went fine. Came back home, started working on my business after eating, and my product isn't doing so well. And I started watching a bunch of videos about my business, and I can't figure out what I'm doing wrong, and I wish there was somebody to coach me on what I was doing wrong. However, it is only one day, but I realized that my last product was doing better than the product that I'm trying to sell now. And it's very difficult to continue forward knowing that, but at the same time, I know that I shouldn't jump the gun until I get to tomorrow. Just because I had better results today. Just because I had better results with my last product doesn't mean that it's a total failure yet until I reach my money limit on how much I should spend for an ad, how much I should spend advertising for that product. So I'm a little worried, and I'm definitely thinking about switching to a new product, switching to a better store. It's a lot, and I've only done this twice, but failure, in the face of failure, all I can do right now is just swallow my disappointment. So, yeah. Definitely learning a lot about how much work that needs to be done. And it was definitely a huge wake-up call. So I'm going to be trying to get myself through that. But that's pretty much all I did today was business. And it was rough. So we're keeping at it. Let's get to your questions. Gray, I think my main unproductive hobby has to be video games. Same. Yeah. I haven't done it in a while though, which is great, but yeah. Sometimes when I'm lazy, I want to play fighting games online all day. Yeah, it can be very tempting. It can be very tempting sometimes, especially today. It was very tempting. That's NoFap was rough today because of that. In the face of failure, I just wanted something
get rid of this bad feeling, but I know that it's not the way to go. It's not the right thing to do. But it certainly was difficult. My question for you today is, what are your favorite video game series and genre? My favorite genre of video games is role-playing games. I like role-playing games. I like creating a character and having that character go through, a story. So I'm a big fan of role-playing games, and I can definitely get lost in a storyline for sure. My favorite series is the Pathfinder CRPGs, Kingmaker, and then there was Wrath of the Righteous that came out, I believe, last year. But I played through both of those. Both of them are phenomenal games, and I love the Pathfinder system. But yeah. Also horror games if I'm playing with my friends, because I like hearing them scream. Big fan of that. A lot. I'm scared right now, going to talk with this girl that I've been talking to online for a year. We haven't talked in 2 to 3 weeks. Feels like I'm losing her. If God wants me to let her go, then this will be done. I'm really scared. She's everything I wanted. Watched K-drama and anime together, played games, now we stopped. Talking to her to see what God's will is. The only problem I would say about her is she's a Christian, but not fully devoted. Like she's been straying away. And I thought God wanted me to get her back. Man, I don't know. I just hope for peace and to grow to be a man of God. Alant, I have made this, I don't know how old you are, how young you are, but I have made this mistake a lot. At the end of the day, she's her own person, and whatever she chooses to do, she will choose to do. And you can't really force her, and there's not much, especially if she's drifting away from you. If she's distancing herself from you, my advice for you is to let her go. However, I understand what situation you're in right now, and it might have to just be a lesson you learn from making a mistake, because I've done that too, man, where a girl has distanced herself from me and I tried to chase her with everything I got, and I ended up hurting myself bad, real bad. And it took a long time for me to realize that was a mistake, and I shouldn't have done that, because I'm not going to change her mind. I'm not going to change her. Whatever life path she's on, I'm not going to change her mind unless we're actually together. If we were actually boyfriend and girlfriend and she started distancing herself from me, I would be like, what's going on? You're totally distancing. We used to do all these things together, and now suddenly I feel like you're not interested. In which case, that's totally fine if you're not interested. But if that's the case, then we should probably break up. Because if this is how we've been doing things, and I'm trying to spice it up as much as I can, but if you aren't satisfied with that, by all means, let's break this off, make it less painful. So this is also probably going to be another let's talk about girls, but I'm going to say your life, especially as a man, is going to amount to way more than a girl. 100%. Your life is so much more than chasing after one girl, because you don't know if she's the right person. You can hope she's the right person. You can have that good feeling in your heart all you want, but at the end of the day, the right person's going to stay with you. The right person is somebody that doesn't do that to you. If she is not interested, if she doesn't reach out to talk to you, then I'm sorry to say, man, but she ain't interested. If you're reaching out to talk to her and she's not responding, or she's just being very short with her answers, it's go. I think it's over. It's very hard to regain interest unless you're like already in a committed relationship, and you realize you need to spice things up with this girl. But it is very difficult to regain affection. And I understand how painful that can be, but at the end of the day, I can only wish the best for you, and I hope it goes well, whatever your plans may be. But if it all comes crashing down, know that, and it can be very difficult since you're talking about being a man of God, being a Christian, I'm going to say this. God puts suffering in our lives for a reason. I had to go through it. If you go back and watch my first 3 attempts of NoFap, I was going through a serious amount of grief over a girl and a good friend of mine that is no longer a good friend of mine, that I consider somebody that is not even worth my time anymore. God puts suffering in our lives so that we can learn things, so that we can become stronger men of God, so that through our suffering, He reveals to us where we were weak, where we were sinning. So I'm giving you this advice right now that if she hasn't been talking to you, she's probably not interested anymore, unfortunately. However, if you still insist on doing these things, just remember, I hope it works out, but if it doesn't work out, just remember, God's put suffering in our lives for a reason. He wants you to realize something. Pray about it, talk to your friends about it, but I'm also hoping the best. And if you ever want to talk, shoot me a DM, shoot me, leave another comment in the video. I'll answer whatever questions you got or concerns you got going on. So yeah, that's a rough one, buddy. I hope it works out, but we've definitely been there. Anyway, on a less somber note, well, I can't even say if it's less somber or not, but just know that when it comes to girls, and when it comes to hurt, a lot of my life has been hurt by women, and it was completely 100% my fault. It was my fault for a lot of that. And it was just me not acting like a man, doing the things that a man should do. Alon, I'm reading your comment right now. You've been talking to this girl online for a year, for a whole year. Is she your girlfriend? Because if she's not, if you haven't made it very clear, hey, I'm interested in you, I'm doing all these things because I'm interested in you, I want you to be my girlfriend, and you haven't made that official and known to her yet, I'm not gonna lie, I don't blame her for walking away, for trying to find somebody else that's going to take a relationship seriously. I understand it's very scary to do something like that, but if you're not making a move, even if it's an online thing, online relationships are difficult. I try not to do that, but I understand that, you have a connection with somebody. Again, long distance is very difficult, but at the end of the day, if you have those feelings for somebody and you want to see if it can work, ask them out on a date. Make it official. You gotta throw out more than hints that you like somebody. You have to actually take the initiative to go for it. Make it official. Because if you don't, if you're scared that she might not feel the same way, well then, it's the chance you took. When you feel this way about somebody, you just, it's the risk. It's the risk. And the sooner you the thing that you want the most, whether she rejects you or not, at the very least, what you want to have the most is her respect. At the very end of the day, at least have her respect for having the courage to do so. Because and if she has the grace to acknowledge that, because there's some people that just don't have the grace to, recognize how difficult it is to do something like that. That's how I know that they're a real one. But it's something that I had to learn the hard way. And it might be something that you're having to learn the hard way as well. But all right, I'm gonna finish up. I'm gonna finish up here. But it sucks you're going through that. But I'm telling you like it is, man. I'm telling you like it is. Anyway, my question. I'm going to get to my question for you guys now. My question is, would you consider yourself an extrovert or an introvert? And it's a very interesting thing because I always thought an extrovert was somebody that was outgoing and an introvert is somebody that's shy. That's not the case. Extrovert is somebody that gets their energy back by hanging out with people. Introverts are people that get energy back from being alone, doing their own thing. Extroverts, I myself, even though I am an actor, even though I enjoy being in social situations, get my energy when I'm alone. I am an introvert. That does not mean that I am shy. That does not mean that I am that I don't speak up in public settings. It just means I can't be around people for too long because I'll run out of energy, and when I run out of energy, I get really annoyed. Like by the smallest things. If I've been around people too long, I start to get, and I'm tired, I get really annoyed. So I'm like, okay, listen, we've been around each other for far too long. It's a 12-hour day or like a 14-hour day, and I've seen you the entire 14 hours. I gotta go home. I gotta shower. I gotta sleep. I gotta wake up the next day, and I gotta not talk to you or talk to anybody for that matter. Because I'm tired. I don't have the social energy anymore I don't have the energy to socialize anymore. So that's me. That doesn't mean I'm shy. It doesn't mean it doesn't mean I back off from or try to stay away from social situations. It just means that how I get my energy back and feel restored is by being alone. That's how it is. I want my alone time. I don't necessarily need it, but I want my alone time so that I can recharge. And that's it. That's how it is. Other than that, I like hanging out with people. I like talking with people. I like getting to know them. It's a lot of fun. So what do you consider yourself, an extrovert or an introvert? How do you get your energy back? I want to know. Leave it in the comments below. But yeah. That's all I got for today. I hope all of you are doing well. If you have any questions you want to ask me or have any comments or any concerns you might have either, let me know. Leave it in the comment below. I will respond to them in the next video, or if the next video is already out, I'll comment on it just through text. I'll get into those comments and start responding. So, leave me a question or a comment. I like interacting with you guys. It's a lot of fun for me. And it lets me get to know my audience better and lets you guys get to have a chance to get to know me. I'm an open book as much as I can be. So, yeah, let me know. But for now, thank you all for watching. Stay strong, stay focused. I'm with you guys. I know you guys are with me. See you guys tomorrow. Peace.